Stop being a bitch.
All right, what's up, lemon heads?
Yo.
I am your boy producer Fungus, joined by my boy Larry Fresh over here, and we're joined today by Mike Guerrero from LYFE Brand. What's up, Mike?
What's up, guys?
How's
What's
it
up,
going,
Mike?
man?
Yeah, bro, making his triumphant return to.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
Hey, bro, you're
So,
always welcome, my friend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So welcome to episode 218, everybody. This is Lemon City Live. As always, Lemon City Live is brought to you by Magic City Highlight. Lemon City Live is brought to you by Magic City Casino Highlight. The fastest game in the world has come to the Magic City. Magic City's 2020 season started May 1st and will run through the end of November. For now, the core will stay closed to the public, but you'll be able to watch all the games in real time on YouTube, on the Highlight channel. If you need a sports fix, we highly recommend that you check it out. The Highlight channel has a ton of other original content to help you understand the game and get you more familiar with the players in the league, like our co-host Nar Davis, who's celebrating his son's birthday today. Yep. So just go to youtube.com/highlight channel, spelled JAIALAI channel. It's free to subscribe, and you'll never miss a moment of the action.
Good job, guys.
That was terrible.
You nailed the dismount. You're we'll sloppy on the approach, but we're trying out some new stuff. But again, guys, it is episode 218. This is again, we're keeping it fresh. We're keeping the sports lemonade flowing over here with with a different way of consuming sports here. And we don't just talk sports, man. We talk a lot of everything. Like, for instance, did you know, Gus? I like to surprise you with these things, but hold on, where is it? Oh, I have it right here. It was on this date in 2006. One of the greatest films in cinema history was made, and it was none other than Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby. Is the anniversary today.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
A little NASCAR action for you.
NASCAR action. I mean, we did a NASCAR episode, but we
did that once.
But yeah, if you're tuning in, if you guys are tuning in, watching, man, thank you guys for stopping by. Stay a while, be part of the conversation. As always, the chat is always open. We have eyes on that. So if you got any questions, concerns for ourselves or for our guest today, Mike, who just happens to be friends with all these big NBA guys, and he's the Mr. NBA. So we had to get him on because it's come on. I mean, it's the best thing there. And on top of it, if you check down on the little scroll over there, you don't have to miss the game. You don't have to miss the game. We're gonna keep you up to date. So as you can see, Heat 98, Celtics 91, fourth quarter. We're up. It's a good time. But again, stick around. Join in the conversation, and let's get to it. We're going to be talking NBA bubble. We got the NBA guy here. We're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on. Obviously, there's a lot happening. Sports just kind of this weekend took off with full force. I think the count was somewhere like 60-something scheduled games there was this weekend, between hockey, basketball, and baseball. Like, if you count everything, we went from not having anything to just being on this indulgence of everything.
It feels like October, like late October.
Yeah.
Right.
It really does. It's that time where everything's clicking. You got playoffs coming up for two of them, obviously, and on top of that, being down here, being local Miami guys, that unfortunately our Marlins have been in the news for all the wrong reasons. So we're gonna do a little. I think we could do a little contrast and compare what NBA is doing that worked. And what MLB is trying to do, that's, to me, just failing flat on its face. But
100%.
But we'll get into it. But again, man, Mike, how have you been, man? What's good with you? How's what you've been up to since the last time we talked?
Just pretty much chilling, man. I'm just happy games are back. I spent all weekend on my couch just watching games. Just get up, get some food, come back to the couch. It's just nonstop basketball. It's just, at least I needed it. I needed to watch something fresh and live. So it's been good to have the games, man. The game's been good. The games have been good.
They have been good, surprisingly.
So, yeah, I'm just happy sports is back at least. You know, I'm watching the Heat right now too. You know, so just watching the home teams for the Florida Panthers. I mean, you know, they're trying to stay alive and all that stuff. So, you said
LYFE on the other side.
I'm trying to watch a little bit of everybody. You know, I normally stick to the NBA or like football, but like you said, like everything's back right now. It's kind of crazy. I'm trying to keep them.
During normal times, Mike, though, I know you obviously are a basketball guy, but during normal times, what's like your if basketball's not on, what other season are you excited about, or do you kind of like tune in a little more?
I love football. I love football season. Yeah, I'm a Niners fan, so I mean, we lost in the Super Bowl last year, but
dude,
it's okay, man. You gotta let other people win every now and then, bro. How many Super Bowls do the Niners have? I mean, come on.
That's too long ago, man. Recent ones.
Hey, it's in your lifetime. That's all that matters, bro. It's in your lifetime. Do you remember it?
It was a shocker that we were in the Super Bowl. First of all, like we were not expected to be anywhere near there. So
that's true.
I'll take it.
Definitely an overachievement on the season, but hey, you know, you still you were up. You know, you had a chance there. So, but I'll tell you what, I got 2 Niners jerseys for a guy who's not really a Niners fan. I grew up as a kid. Growing up, I obviously down here you're a Dolphins fan, but when I played football, you know, and as a kid you play offense and defense, right? So when I was a kid, I was always the receiver. I was one of the better receivers in the neighborhood, right? And so at the time, Jerry Rice was the man. So I was like, I like Jerry Rice all day, baby. You know, and then on defense, man, that's where I first learned how to trash talk, and I first learned how to really like, you know, showboat and do all the shit that you're not supposed to do. Yeah, I started doing that watching Dion, and you know, when he was with the Niners, man, that was my favorite dude, bro.
Oh, that was epic, dude. Epic days.
Actually, you know, let me ask you this. Gus and I were talking about this earlier today. So if we were talking about like buying jerseys with your name on it, right? And one of the things we were talking about, I asked Gus, I'm like, Gus, would you ever get, you know, Chacon on the back of your jersey custom? And he's like, nah, man, he wasn't feeling it. I'm kind of like, maybe, you know, I actually, now that I think about it, I have one that they gave me as a gift. But it's not my first choice. But if there was a player that you liked that happened to have your last name, like that's fair game, right?
That's fair game. That's fair game. But I wouldn't make my own. Nah.
Yeah.
My own. Feels weird.
There's a pitcher for the Rockies whose last name is Chacon, I think. I think he's a pitcher.
I do remember. Sure. There's been a couple of Chacons. Yeah, there's definitely been a couple.
So man, I'm like, bro, why doesn't motherfuckers come play for the Marlins? Like you cop that jersey, you know what I'm saying?
I think the Marlins actually had a Guerrero. I think
there's been a few Guerreros.
I don't know if he's still there. I'm pretty sure I saw it last year, and I was like, oh.
I like. I actually speaking of your Niners. Oh yeah, Vladimir Guerrero, man. Oof, that's a money one right there. But speaking of your Niners, I had a Jeff Garcia jersey.
Oh my God, Jeff Garcia.
That was my dude, and he happened to have my favorite number too, so it was a win-win. You know, I was like,
there you go. That works. That works. Yeah, I'll allow it.
It's working. All right, but oh snap! Hold on, I'm having a little technical snafu here. Oh wait,
what did you do, bro?
No, there we go. Chacon sounds like a Mexican Baseball League Hall of Famer.
That's right. I played in the Mexican Baseball League for I want to say 10 seasons. 10 seasons. Hall of Famer. Never lost.
Evan, oh shit, yeah, you know.
Dolphins.
I think he does. Evan, if I think it's number 69 too.
Of course it is.
You're gonna make a custom jersey, might as well go that route.
I think he did, but that was just good there, you know. There'll never be a burger in the big leagues. Damn, yeah, bro. You got a hard ass last name, bro. So that's gonna be a little hard sell right there.
What are you looking at, Edwin?
There you go. No, I had to close out that sound thing. It's the lag was driving me nuts, man. I apologize for that. But anyway, let's get to it, man. So the Heat are playing right now. We've been able to kick off NBA here a little bit. We like you said, the action has been good, man. We've had some surprises. We've had some guys balling out. There's been some guys that have impressed me, and there's been, some stuff that I was kind of like, well, okay, what's going on? But overall, the Heat came back, started off this their official season, I guess, restart here against the Nuggets this weekend. And man, they killed it, man. Killed it. They killed it. Say, yep, 69, dude. But anyway, yeah, man, that one's a winner there. I can't knock that one. But yeah, the Heat,
just in case you're not up to date with what the Heat have been doing, I've written a couple of articles about the games already. So go ahead and check it out. LemonCityLive.com. Just look for the Miami Heat. Get yourself up to date.
Heater up here 4. Heater up 4 with 4 minutes to go here. Shout out to our man behind the scenes over here, Dennis. What up?
That's right.
Keeping us up to date and making sure we look cool here on the screen. But anyway, what was your takeaway? What was give me some takeaways from the Denver game? How did you guys feel about watching your team and coming back and how did you consume it without the fans and everything? What is your takeaway, Mike? Let me know.
Well, first of all, without the fans, the whole look of it looks awesome. I mean, look, the screens behind. I like the whole virtual idea with the fans. That's pretty cool. So it gives it a different look behind them. I don't know how it feels for them. I mean, it must feel so weird still. They only have like some music playing in the background and stuff like that. But it looks great, man. I like the whole environment, the whole look to it, the feel. Felt like a just regular season game, like they just got back into it. It's hard after 4 months off to kind of like know what to expect from the guys. So to see them start off like that is a good sign, obviously. Some guys played really well. Lennox went for 20 in the fourth quarter. So seeing different guys just kind of like put up some numbers is it's fun to watch. Plus they got the W. So
yeah.
What about? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he did that though, because if you read my preview article of the season, you'll see why. Because the Heat, they're known as being one of the best conditioned teams in the NBA. Those guys are always in great shape. Their body, they have a set goal for their body fat percentage, even all that shit. So, going into the Denver game,
I think they're gonna have the mindset. I think they're gonna have a better mindset than most teams because of the the Heat culture.
Definitely. Like they came into the game. You can see the Heat have much more energy than the other teams. You know what I mean? Even in the game that they lost against Toronto, the Heat looked really good in that game. They just weren't making their shots.
They had chances at the end too.
Exactly.
A few mistakes. Toronto's a really good team.
Exactly. They're the defending champion.
Surprisingly, Toronto hasn't missed a beat without Kawhi.
No. They have a better record now than they did last season with Kawhi.
Yeah.
They play amazing defense. Even like you said, even though we lost that game, it was good to see them compete. That's a really, really good Toronto team. Everybody's gonna talk about Kawhi leaving and all that stuff, but they play amazing defense.
Yep.
I mean, for us to compete against them really well, and to have a chance. I mean, we had a few mistakes at the end, but to have a chance to win that game too, it's good to see. And the way this game's hopefully turning out, can't see the score right now. Hopefully we take this one. I mean, Boston's another really good team.
Yeah, they're ahead of us in the standings, so that would be a great win for us. And not only that, the Heat.
What do you guys think about the whole standings thing now? Like no home court.
What do we think of what?
The whole standings now with no home court though, like.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. And shout out to my favorite traffic girl in South Florida right there, Christina Melendez. That's my homegirl right there. So actually I wanted to ask you about that. Okay, so there's no home court, right?
Yeah.
And the Heat had a very distinct advantage playing at home. When you look at their record this season, they were it was Jekyll and Hyde. They were a whole other team on the road.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that there is no road environment? It's all neutral right now, and everything's just standard status quo for everybody. There's really, it's just luck of the draw right now who you're going to play. There's really no advantage to it. But do you think that kind of stuff can affect the Heat, or do you think it's going to be something that maybe they can push aside the fact, because it's hard to overlook. It's hard to forget the fact that you struggled away from the stadium all season, and as much as they can put the Vice logos everywhere and try to make it feel at home, we drew something from the crowd. We won't have that there. Do you think that's going to be something that's going to affect the team moving forward?
Honestly, I mean, I don't think so. I think the guys will be locked in as far as when it comes to the playoffs. For me, I think it's weird right now during these like 8 regular season games, like what teams are actually like trying, to I don't know, move to the 4th seed or from the 5th to the 4th or any of that from the West and the East, because it's like Giannis played half a game today.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are they doing? Like, are they already planning on resting after having 4 months off? To me, that's more like the interesting aspect of this whole seating right now with no home court. Like, are you really resting guys like right now? I mean, and they showed they did. So it's like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know.
I'm with you. I'm a little skeptic, man. I've always been like, Gus is like super gun ho. Yo, he all day, man. We'll sweep everybody. Gus is like typical. Gus is typical cocky Miami fan every time.
I have the data to back it up.
Yeah, and he pulls out facts and stuff like that. I don't know, man. But for me, I've always been, with the delicate approach. And Heat 108, 101 with 21 seconds left. We're sitting pretty here.
Yeah, we're good.
Definitely. I think we're gonna be moving into 3rd place after this, right? We'll move up to 3rd. I don't know what that does for seeding. I think we're like a game out of 3rd now after this.
I think we just come up like a game or something behind them or something like that. Not sure.
We'll check the seedings. We'll check the standings there, and once this game is over, we'll see where we finalize, what our final position is after today. But I just think that with like everything that's happened and this whole thing, like I'm always a little more skeptic. I kind of like I it's hard for me to overlook that big difference when it comes to home and away splits with this team. I'm always, a little more like, all right, let's see. And because I love this team. I love the vibe of it. The way it's built. It's a very gritty blue collar team. Anybody can take over on a certain night. You said Olynyk had a balled out. I think he had like 20 points in the second half. Fourth quarter. Like you have guys that can do that. But as much as I like that for us, playoffs is a different animal. Big moments, big things like that. Like I know Jimmy is an alpha dog, and he's a guy that you can rally behind and can lead these guys. But is he an alpha dog on the court when it comes, when we really got to grind something out and we really need to count on something? I hope that some of these guys don't get caught up in the moment and get a little starstruck, like, oh, it's playoffs and this and that. And that's the one aspect of this Heat team that I feel like we kind of lack. And it's, it's experience in the playoffs. It's experience in crunch situations. It's playoff experience. And this is at worst, this is a learning experience, I guess. This is how you get experience, by going through this stuff. But I mean, do you guys feel like a little bit? Do you guys get those apprehensions, or am I all alone, feeling a little paranoid and never, feeling secure and everything? Gus, you don't answer because I know what you're gonna say. You're cocky Heat guy here.
You don't know what I'm gonna say. Look, bro. All you have to look is last season when the 76ers were playing against Toronto, and it was Game 7, and Jimmy Butler gave the 76ers the lead at the end of that game, and then it took Kawhi with a miracle shot. But he didn't give them the lead. I think he tied the game. But Jimmy Butler was clutch in a Game 7 situation. Yeah, you know what I mean. In an eliminatory game, and he came up clutch. So I don't think he lacks any of that. And then Tyler Hero hasn't been playing very well lately since he came back. But that kid does not lack confidence. I don't think when it comes time for him to take a shot, he's gonna be like distracted or not focused or anything like that. I think. Right, he's just going through what regular players go through every now and then. Everybody goes through their ups and downs. I think he'll eventually figure it out. Especially there's still a lot of games left, including the playoffs. So I don't think he's gonna keep not making his shots for the remainder of the season.
Well, I don't want to be a dick or anything, but just to kind of extrapolate a little bit from what you're saying, though. But Jimmy Butler had his moment, but when we look at that Sixers team. As much as we like Jimmy Butler now, last season he was a third option, second option at best. That was Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons was your first. So, he excelled
I don't think so, man.
I don't know. I looked at that Philly team like that. As much as I like Jimmy, but man, that Embiid is the man there, and Ben Simmons.
He was the man.
He hit a 3-pointer for nothing.
But Ben Simmons wasn't a 1 or 2 option. He was a distributor, bro.
Yeah, man. But Ben Simmons is nasty, man. Like, I'm sorry,
he's nasty, but he doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot the ball.
I know he doesn't shoot.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's the guy for the Sixers who took over in that playoffs, man. Yeah. Even Embiid didn't show up for the playoffs. Jimmy Butler's he became their number 1 option throughout that playoffs. He didn't start off that way, but the guy he put the team on his back because Embiid and Ben Simmons were eating shit.
Yeah. By the way,
Jimmy's gonna make other guys better. So
yeah,
that's gonna help Tyler. Nunn and these guys. I mean, he's gonna play great defense. He's gonna hustle and get guys to be right behind him. So to me, that's gonna help more in the playoffs. And you're saying like also like we were pretty bad on the road.
Yeah.
So and we're great at home. So neutral site we should be pretty good if it evens out.
So, man. I hope so. I really do.
It evens out. So I mean, and I think that should help the younger guys like Nunn and Tyler Hero to not go on the road and just kind of like stay focused in a neutral site like this. They can put whatever they want on the screens and all that stuff. It's not the same.
Yeah.
What
I like about it for the young guys, what I like about it is that it kind of has that March Madness sort of feel, which is what these young guys are still kind of used to. They're still used to, that neutral site basketball that they do in college whenever they go to one of these tournaments. So I don't think this completely takes them out of their element per se.
Yeah. By the way, we'll be a game and a half out after tonight's win. So
yeah,
thanks to Dennis there behind the scenes.
There you go.
You're doing stat. He's a stat guy now too. But yeah, okay, all right. So I just I know there's a lot of optimism from that guy right there. So I gotta. And usually I'm the more No,
you're right. This team reminds me of the Heat team right before we got Shaq.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
That's
a good comparison. But then again, see, there's my issue though. We had a team that's very similar to that, but then what did we do? We went after that alpha. We went after a guy like Shaq, and we got it. I know. And
why do you think Oladipo was wearing those South Beach Jays, bro?
So what about Oladipo, man? I've been thinking about it. I know there's a lot of talk about it. By the way, those shoes are fire, man. Those are like super nice.
Yo, like, Mike, if you can find out where to cop those, you holler at your boy, man.
Yeah, dude, where do we get some of those South Beach 10s?
I know you got your plugs, man.
I'm not into kicks that much anymore, so
right.
I don't know. I don't really know.
What's your wait? You gotta have something that you like to wear on special occasions. What do you got there, bro? Give us.
I mean, I have my special occasion shoes and stuff like that, but dude, I stopped. The thing is, I stopped chasing the shoes. Like I hate this whole chasing game of.
Let me block out all my shoes that are right behind me. Dude, I agree with you completely.
I still got my shoes. Don't get me wrong. But you'll be chasing shoes. That game is over for me. If somebody offers me, like, yo, you can get them here quickly, whatever.
See, that's our other Chacon, the shoe plug right there. Hey, shout out to Danny right there, man. He if you need your shoes cleaned, my man's the best in the city right now. Man. He will pick up and deliver your shoes.
Restoration, bro.
Restorations. I saw what he was doing at the bottom of those J's, man, and a couple of my kicks here. He's taking care of, man. So if you're looking for that full service white glove shoe restoration, cleaning, make them smell good, all that stuff, hit him up, Soul Cleaner on Instagram, or just he'll reach out in the comments here if you want. But anyway, yeah, I hope somebody like an Oladipo we can get, because I still feel like this team is one guy away.
I'm not excited about Oladipo.
Really?
Yeah.
That dude can score, bro. He can ball, man.
I know, but it just, I don't know, coming off the injury, I feel like we get somebody else to help the team out too. Like I feel like maybe as like a last option.
Who do you got in mind though? Damn, last option? Dang, that's kind of harsh.
Dude, coming off an injury is.
But he's balled out though. You know what I mean? I can't knock the guy too much. I mean, I've never was crazy about it. Like, you would have told me at the beginning of the season, Oladipo coming, I wouldn't have been like, oh shit, that's the answer, you know. But I feel like the one thing that impresses me is that he seems like a Miami culture guy. You know what I mean? He seems like a guy that
I can see that.
that wants to, like, he's made it very clear, and he's dropped hints, and he seems like he'd be a guy that can fit into what we're trying to do here, and I like that. You don't want these diva guys that, you know, are coming in here with too much, you know, thinking they're gonna be hot shit, and then they get here and they don't want to put in the work. And that's the one thing, man. Miami, you got to put in the work, man. Whether you're the last guy on the bench or the first guy, you know, on the bench, whatever it is, man, you really got to put in the work. And I'm hoping that they that he would be a guy like this. So that part does, you know, kind of make me a little optimistic. I don't know, but is there somebody else that you had in mind that you were hoping that maybe we could be chasing, or what?
What's the guy's name from Washington? I'm blanking out right now.
Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
He's a Gator, though, man.
Dude, it don't matter, bro. You're going to help us win. He's a Gator, so.
I know. He's a real, you know, he's got the Miami roots. I don't know, man. You think?
But he's already under contract. He's going to be too expensive to bring over here, man.
And Oladipo and his coach, yeah, that's right, Dennis. Another shout out to Dennis here. Played for Dwayne Wade's college coach, Tom Green. So, you know, it might be. It's a pretty good reference to have there, bro. It's a pretty good reference on his resume there to come join us down here. But I bring it up though also because I think that we are still a player away. I'm looking at other teams out there. And one guy who's really impressed me that is hard for me to say, man, because I've kind of been pretty critical of him in the past, and I have his shoes right up there. James Harden, man. Yo, James Harden balled out the other day against the Bucks, man, and people knock him on his defense, and he had 2 big stops on Giannis late in the game. You know, the guy, he's gonna score, he's gonna get his buckets, he's gonna do all that stuff. Like, I'm impressed, man. Rockets. In this scenario, no home court, man, just putting up buckets and just really punching you in the face. Man, watch out, man. I know it's not a sleeper pick. A lot of people are saying the Rockets, but like, yo, like, I'm kind of like a little buying more. I'm getting more. I'm investing a little more in that option.
But people always fall for that. People always drink that Kool-Aid in the regular season because that's the kind of that kind of basketball. You know, that ISO ball works in the regular season, man. But when it comes to the playoffs, you can't play that kind of that style of basketball. It doesn't work.
You got to play some kind of defense.
Yeah, and not even that ISO ball offense doesn't work at all either. You got to move the ball around.
But they don't have.
You got to involve the rest of the team.
What they've been doing is not ISO ball though, man. They've been playing with a center who's like 6'5". They've been playing small ball, dude.
Small ball. Yeah, they do.
They've been and they just okay.
Yeah, they just want to outrun you. That's it. They're gonna outrun you and outshoot you. Yeah. That's what they want to do.
So this happened to me a long time ago when I was in the Navy, right? We used to go to this gym on base to hoop it up, right? And me and my boys, we used to play. And we had our little squad of 5. We had one guy who was tall. He was like our center. You know, I was kind of just I was a little garbage guy, power forward, 6 feet tall, whatever. And then my boys can, you know, out on the wings, they can shoot, man. They can shoot all day. So we go to the gym one time, man, and we get there, and my boy's over there, and he's like, hey, you guys want to run a game? I'm like, yeah, let's go. And he's like, I got my friends over here. Bro, it was a squad of like, there was like 6, so they were like subbing in and out of all Filipinos, man. And the tallest guy was like 5'5", bro. And yo, they ran us so hard on that court, bro. Yeah, man, I'm 6. You know, I'm 6 feet. I'm going up for a rebound, and this 5'5" guy just flies over me, grabs the rebound. As soon as he gets it, he's like, outlet, boom, just throws it all the way down court. They got 2 more guys running down there, bro. We were exhausted. My guys on the wings couldn't keep up with them. I couldn't keep up with them down low, and they wouldn't miss. So to top it off, they're just buckets, and I'm just like, bro, got my ass.
Shooters.
They got shooters. I'm telling you. Houston's got something like that. I look at that team and I'm like, yo, it's those Filipinos again. Holy shit, man, they're gonna kick people's ass. You know what I'm saying? It's those you know, shout out to my Pinoys out there, man, because yo, those guys can ball, man. They can ball, bro. Like, and I'm just saying, I see the Rockets like that. It's different.
Yeah. Listen, they're good, bro. Yeah. They're good. They're gonna, if they're on, forget it. Like, if they're on, they're gonna beat you. Mm-hmm. They're gonna outrun you, dude. Playing against Harden. They put up 10 points like nothing. So if they're down 10, the thing is that if they're down 10, they don't get worried, dude. Other teams down 10 late in the fourth quarter and stuff, dude, they'll put up 10 in a hurry, dude. So that's nothing really scares Harden. I mean, Westbrook is a beast, so
Westbrook's been impressive, man.
They're gonna shoot the three ball. Everybody knows that. So it's just on the other guys, bro. PJ Tucker, if he's making threes, who are you gonna cover, bro? If like their guys are making threes, but like there's gonna be a hit or miss kind of like games. I mean, they did that last year. I mean, where was it last year or the year before that, where Harden missed like, I don't know, 20 something threes in a row or something like that?
Oh, yeah. That horrible game. Yeah.
That was crazy. Like, and I mean, that's not gonna happen often, but if he's off, that's it. Like they're pretty much done.
That's the risk you take when you live by the three. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna live by the three, you die by the three. That's
exactly
what we're gonna do. But
man, I've never lived by the three. I've always died by it because I can't fucking shoot for nothing, bro. I'm like that. What's that? Long Camp Polly?
Yeah, Rain Man.
What? You know, but I'll tell you though, man. I watched him play, and we talked about this with Hyman on Jamie on Friday. We're talking about Westbrook and Beal, like how they were rumored to come to the Heat, and I was kind of glad we dodged those bullets. I thought, what they brought in and everything, but I've been very pleasantly surprised at how well Westbrook and Harden have been able to to share the ball, man, and coexist, and they've been killing it, man. And that's what makes them very, very, very scary. Because man, Russell Westbrook, I love that dude. That guy's just, I love watching that guy, man. He's just so like explosive at any time of the game,
That guy could power a city.
Yes.
If you put him on one of those hamster wheels, bro, that guy can power an entire city for sure.
And he's angry all the time, and I love it, man. Like,
yeah, bro.
I really wanted him here, bro. I really wanted him here.
You wanted him?
Yeah, I really wanted him here.
I would have loved to have him, but not with the price tag that came with them. And I thought, we'd really have to give up too many assets to get him in a trade. If it was just a straight up free agent deal, man, then maybe I'd be more open to it. But and that sucks because, like I said, Brody's love watching that dude, man. But the one team that I've kind of been.
Let me ask you. I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you could take that OKC team that we beat in the finals, right?
Yeah.
And put them in the Miami Heat with Miami Heat's culture and everything, but you have to get rid of the Heat big three, but you get that young OKC squad.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. So no big three era. We have to omit those 4. Excuse me. We're gonna omit those 4 years, but I have a chance of establishing something longer with Durant, Westbrook, Harden, and that whole core of group. Man, that team at that time, but they were like 20, 21, 22 at the oldest, all of them.
Yeah.
So you're saying that nucleus and with our culture, you think we could have, turned it? Man, it's scary.
Yeah.
But I can't.
That's something to think about, right?
I can't though, man.
I know.
No way, bro. No way.
I can't.
The fact that we beat them, I mean, just like nah.
But although it does, it makes me sad to see what happened to the Thunder. First of all, Oklahoma for being, or Oklahoma City for being a small market, to be able to just hit on draft pick after draft pick after draft pick and build something there. Man, like A+ to the guys who were involved in creating that. But it would have been imagine what an awesome story if they could have kept that core together for a little while, man. Small market team, because no offense, as much as we love our peeps right there, if that team had stuck around for a few years, it would have been a lot of trouble for anybody. If Harden developed into what he is now, and Durant and Westbrook, like that would have been trouble for anybody in the league. You know what I mean? So it's a shame that it didn't happen. 3 MVPs on that squad, bro. Multiple.
Yeah, that's right.
James Harden won one. Russell Westbrook won one. Durant's won one. Like, we don't even have that on the Heat.
No, we just have LeBron. Yeah. But he by himself has more than the 3 of them. So
I don't think so.
Yeah, he does.
How many MVPs does LeBron have? That's a good question.
I think he has 4 or 5.
Yeah,
I think he has 4. And I think he should have, like, for the last 10 years, it should.
Yeah, he should have way more.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shame because he's just so damn good that nobody get. You know, it's like, oh, we don't want to give it to him again. You know, it's like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Like, that guy's the man.
I mean, that Derrick Rose one should have gone to LeBron.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But LeBron's first one should have gone to Dwayne Wade. So it kind of evens itself out.
All right. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. But it's a good question, though. I think, I'd still stay with Miami. But I've always wondered what would have happened, man, because that was a scary ass team. And I hate the Slim Reaper, bro. I hate Durant. You know what I mean? That guy, he's just, bro, there's something that bothers me about that dude all the time, man. God, I don't know what it is, but he
takes himself too serious, man. That's what it is. He's really
good, though. Like, he's really good. And
he's amazing.
Bro. He's probably the most lethal offensive player in the league.
You know whose game reminds me of him right now? Who's up and coming? That kind of like I look at it and I'm like, yo, I could see a little Durant, you know, in him. Is Ingram in New Orleans? He's got the same frame. He's tall, lanky, and he's just he's just not as gifted of a scorer as Durant is at that age, you know. But Durant is. There's a reason Durant's Durant. You know, he's generational. You know what I mean? He's gonna be at the end of it. He's probably going to be one of the top 10, 15 greatest NBA players of all time. But Ingram, man, if he keeps working and he keeps, you know, trending up like he's been doing for last week. Because, man, when I saw Ingram, and again, Ingram is another Duke guy. You know, I like Duke. But, yo, Ingram, man, when I saw that kid at Duke, I was like, yo, this guy, bro, he's like, I feel like I blow on the kid. He's going to fall over, bro. He's like the little fucking stick man out there, man. You know, just like, yo. So I've been impressed to watch him develop.
I mean, but Durant was the same way though. I remember when he was young, bro. I was like, bro, are those his calf muscles or like his forearms? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, damn, man, my left leg weighs more than that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As long as he could lift the ball, he was good, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I'll tell you, man. What about Giannis, man? How you guys feeling about him, man? I love the dude as a baller, but I'm not sold on Milwaukee at all, and I feel like Milwaukee is going to be one of those teams that's really going to feel the effects of not having that home crowd even more than us, because they were even more dominant than we were. You know what I'm saying? At home, they were just fucking slapping everybody, taking their lunch money. So,
yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they're a great team because of Giannis, but yeah, I'm not sold on them, especially with a neutral site. Dude, the longer guys stay in the bubble, it's all mental, bro. It's gonna be all mental, and you know, the longer they're in there, it's just gonna weigh on them. Especially if they start losing a game like early in a playoff series and stuff like that. That's gonna weigh on them. There's no out.
Who's their second best player? Like Chris Middleton? Come on, I mean the guy's good, but
that's the one that kills me. I'm like, yo, and after that, there's like a DiVincenzo guy on there that always kicks my ass in NBA 2K. That guy fucking sucks, man. But damn, man,
I don't know why, but George Hill always gets traded for really good players. Dude, you know what I mean? Like,
George Hill.
That guy, bro.
What about?
He's always a bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yo, and I know Danny said here, Giannis to Miami. Bro.
I hope.
Would love.
Good.
I might even trade this for that. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe.
No.
Because Giannis.
The rumor is that Pat Riley is trying to delay Bam Adebayo's extension 1 year so that he has the cap space to bring over Giannis.
Yeah.
I think
that would be amazing.
I think he's trying to be loyal to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And props for that. Like, you know, we just talked about Oklahoma City and, you know, how nice it would have been if they would have been able to keep it. But, man, Oklahoma had three future MVPs on that squad. You know what I mean? And I don't see that right now with Milwaukee. And I feel like if he locks in long term there, they're going to just – like we're not gonna see the best of Giannis, and I think that's gonna be the sales pitch that everybody's gonna give him. You know, like, yo, hey, come here, it really, you know, grow everything you want and become because Giannis physically has all the tools. Bam and Giannis have the same agent. Yes, that's all in our favor. But
But so did Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and
yeah. So, but
and Dwayne Wade felt some type of way about the way his contract ended up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Giannis physically has the tools and the physique of something that we've never seen before. You know what I mean? Like that guy is just insane, bro. The guy takes 2 steps and he's across half court, bro. Yeah. You know, like he's humongous. He's Hercules, you know? Bro. Yeah. And
he'll hit the 3 ball here and there.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Just crazy.
He can shoot. He's not me out there. You know, he ain't scared. I can't even what's it called? Can't even shoot in my video games, right? I play 2K, bro, and my baller can't even hit buckets from there, bro. Like I struggle. I just drive to the rim, and I'm like, damn, bro, I can't even in my fantasy world. I can't even, live that life of Steph Curry, bro. It's not happening.
Not even in the game, bro. That's bad.
Not even in the game, man. But
get your ratings up, bro.
All right, bro. I'm a 99. I'm a 99.
Hey,
I built it up all the way to 99. I just can't shoot, man. I don't know.
That means
I'm all over people.
Put the sticks, bro. Whatever you're doing.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I dunk all over people. I grab rebounds and I assist. That's my whole game.
Go practice.
Man, bro. Oh, Gus, you got a little. You look nice, fungus. Where's the party? What up? Look at that guy.
It's over there. It's my dad's birthday today. Shout out to my dad. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Big Gus.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Actually, thank you very much.
I got a question for you. Who in the West that's right outside the NBA playoffs right now do you want to see in?
I want in New Orleans just because I'm big on the Zion train. I want to see that guy, in everything. I don't know who else is on the bubble out. Who's
the Trailblazers?
That's who I want to see in.
I want to see the Trailblazers, man.
Yeah.
That's
who I wanted to see in.
Yeah.
Dame is money, bro.
Dame is. Bro. I mean, I was watching the game. Was it against Boston?
Yeah.
The last game they just played? Yeah, it was against Boston. They were down 24, bro, and they come back and almost win that game. Dame Lillard is just a baller, dude. That's the guy you want on your team. And in an away game, in a neutral site, at home, wherever, dude. That guy's a straight baller. But that's the thing I want to see. And who else is out there? I mean, the Spurs. I don't really want to see the Spurs.
No.
Really?
Their era is over.
Yeah, bro. I've had enough Spurs for at least another generation. I'm good.
Yeah.
Zion would have been good to watch in the playoffs, but that team just doesn't have enough, man. They turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, did you see Devin Booker's game winner today? I think it was.
Yeah.
Over George and over Kawhi.
Dude. That dude is a bucket. You know we could have had him, right?
Yeah.
I know, bro. I know.
That's you can't win them all.
I know. Yeah.
You can't win them all. You can't hit home runs every time. But man, another Dookie that let me down, bro. Justice Winslow, man.
Dude, when that draft was going on, I don't really know. I don't follow college basketball like that. Like I didn't really know who Winslow was and all that. Once we drafted him,
you don't know, huh?
Yeah, they're not there. I don't really know. Once we drafted, I'll look him up and see what the guy's about and all that stuff. But
exactly,
he's not like a superstar where he's on ESPN. I'm like, I don't really know the guy.
Yeah.
But when we drafted Winslow, I was at Wade's like fantasy camp, and they had like a little dinner with the TV on and the draft and all that stuff. Dude, Wade's reaction was just like,
oh,
just bad, dude. That's all I was looking at. I'm like, I don't know who the guy is. I'm like, I'm just gonna look at Dwayne's reaction.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
who did he want? Do you know who he wanted?
No, I don't know who he wanted, but
didn't want.
Knowing Booker's in that draft, I was like, damn, bro.
I know, man.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you never know. Sometimes it's hard, bro. Because look,
Kawhi
Kawhi wasn't a top 5 pick either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's definitely hard. I mean, it was easy, then the Knicks would be good.
Or Cleveland, man, with all them damn first number 1 overalls they've had, bro. So it's no science, man. There's no science. You're gonna miss. But I was actually, I mean, a lot of people actually were pretty on the Winslow bandwagon when the pick went down. fan-wise, because of obviously where he came, being a cog of that, of those Duke teams. But I really thought he was gonna be better, man. But you know what? It's not a skill thing; it's an injury thing, man. And the best ability that you can have in sports is what, Gus?
Availability.
Availability. That's right, my friends. And he doesn't have it, man. He's just constantly hurt. So sucks. I know he recently got injured. Now, where is he? Memphis?
Yeah.
Is he still in Memphis?
Yeah, he should still be there. I don't know if he's in the bubble or not. I don't think he's even in there.
I think he got hurt. He got hurt, and he's out for the rest of the season too. Something happened. He had a setback again. So, hope he gets better, man. I got to meet him.
Yeah. That was his big issue, man. The health, because when he was healthy, he in the beginning of the season, man, he was having a great games, and then injury bug crept up again.
Yeah.
So,
I just think his offense also hit a peak. I don't know if he was going to get any better.
Booker was picked 3 picks later. Yeah. Danny, stop reminding us, bro. I'm going to kick you off the show. Man, that's going to be one of those. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people who missed on Booker, man, and that guy's just buckets, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't feel too bad. We missed on him a little earlier, but there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be on those lists of should have drafted me. But you were saying Portland, man, and bro, I love Lillard. But there's another guy on that team that I can't stand, man. Whiteside, bro.
Oh, Whiteside.
That's true.
Man, dude. That guy was – and I was hyped up on Whiteside when he came in, man. When we discovered him out here. Gus, are you hearing that static, or is that just me?
I'm not hearing it.
You hear it?
I can hear it. Yeah.
I don't know, Gus. I think it might be you again.
Yeah, fuck.
But anyway, I was big on the Whiteside. Yeah, I think it's good now. Right. I was big on Whiteside when he basically fell on our laps from Lebanon or whatever, some YMCA out in the Middle East where we found him. This guy's 7 feet tall, can grab rebounds, blocks, did everything. But man, it shows you the importance of that culture that we got down here, man. And he looked like he was on board at the beginning, but it's not right there, bro.
It wasn't
funny
all there.
On Snapchat, bro. You watch him on Snapchat, and you're like, "Damn, yo!"
His goldfish.
Yeah, man. What is it? The what do they call it? The OGs or some shit?
The OGs.
The OGs.
So, but yeah, so now that he's over there, I'm just kind of like, man, I can't. I'm more upset that I wasted my fandom on him. So it kind of sours my feelings for Portland. I'm like, nah, I already cheered for that guy, and it didn't end well. Forget it. Move on to the next.
Exactly.
Nah, but I love Dame, so I love watching Dame, so I'll take it.
Yeah. But can we talk for a second about?
I thought you were gonna say Melo too. I'm not a huge Melo fan.
Oh man,
let's see. I want to see Hoodie Melo out there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't play with the hoodie. Portland win the championship undefeated the rest of the way if they let the hoodie play, bro.
Even if you know what he should do? He should wear one of those Nike skin tight hoodies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, bro. It's a true story. He's never missed a shot wearing the hoodie. There's no video of it. He's never missed. Undefeated. It's insane, bro. Hoodie Melo is easily top 3, scorer of all time. But I think I like Melo. I never had a beef against Melo. I thought Melo kind of got a bum rap, because of playing in the shadow of LeBron a little bit, and LeBron was always doing everything perfect and, was the right guy.
Melo could have been part of the big 3. He chose money.
Well,
he chose money over winning.
So did that guy in the middle there, Dwayne Wade. And so I can't knock him. A lot of guys, even our boy, as much as I love him, a lot of them turned down money with the Heat to go sign and play with, was it New Jersey? And
rewind. Rewind to your comment about money.
Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, man, he went to play for more money in Chicago, bro.
Bro, you just don't know the story.
Hey, I'm part of that inner circle like you are, man. I'm the voice of the people here. The rest of us don't know.
I don't know if you watched any of Pat Riley apologizing and Wade's documentary and all that stuff, but Pat Riley fucked up, bro. Pat Riley fucked up. Treated him, disrespected him. not a phone call, not a text message.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Heat matched it. It wasn't more money. I think it was just matched. He was just like, nah, by then it's too late, bro. Like you already disrespecting me. So it's like, I'm out, bro. Dwayne would have played for less money. He was disrespected that year, the year before that. I mean, he's never been the highest paid player. So
I agree with what you're saying, and there is something to be said about that, which is the whole build up to that moment, and him, that whole situation was probably not handled the best way. You know what I mean? But
Edwin, I don't think you're the voice of the people anymore, Edwin.
I am the voice of the people.
Dude.
Anyway, but
he got disrespected, dude. When you play on a team for that long, you have Miami-Wade County behind you. Yeah, you're the franchise player, the Heat coach's family, and then they treat you like shit. Come on, bro. To him.
But can an argument be said that everything was done for him? Like, okay, he wasn't the highest paid player. I get that part, but if he was gonna be the highest paid player, they couldn't do the things that they did. Like, mathematically it didn't work. LeBron took a pay cut. He signed for less money, and Wade took it so that Bosh could be the guy who would be compensated.
What happened after LeBron left? They rushed and gave Bosh all that money and forgot about Dwayne again.
Yeah. And they overpaid Bosh by a lot.
They ran to
like pay wasn't offering him that much.
No, I don't know. I think that with the Bosh scenario, because was the fine blood clots? What was it?
Yeah,
the blood clots.
Well, blood clots thing, I think because of that, that part of the argument kind of becomes, it's hard to determine because Bosh was still.
I remember Houston offered him
playing, bro. Bosh was still a big player, bro.
No, he was, but Houston offered him like $100 million or something like that. He could have came back and said, "Oh, we'll give you 105," and whatever. But no, they win 125 million. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, don't you? Pat Riley's never used eBay in his life. Like, he doesn't know how that works. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they panicked and they're like, "Oh, here, Bosh, stay here, bro, before you leave."
He's like Fry in Futurama, bro. Shut up and take my money.
Let's see here. Hold on. Jermaine O'Neal's getting paid more than Wade.
And Jermaine O'Neal sucked.
That guy's garbage. I
have his rookie card if anybody's interested.
Let's see. Pat knows he messed up. Pat did him dirty.
He admitted it. It's not like I'm making it up. Pat, there's a video of Pat admitting it.
Yeah. I mean, there's that. I don't know. I don't have the inside knowledge like you do, Mike, obviously. I'm looking at this through an old friend of ours used to like to say, through a vacuum. And my vacuum is that I just, I only see what's in front of me, what's reported, what's said and stuff like that. And I thought that the optics, they gave Johnson $50 million.
Joe Johnson.
Joe and Bumpy. What was his name?
Bumpy. Bumpy Sprite. That's right.
Yeah, but Dirty Sprite. He
Dirty Sprite.
Yeah, everybody got paid that 1 year where the thing went up. You know what I mean?
Everybody got paid except Dwayne. That's the problem.
Except Dwayne Wade. Yeah, bro.
That's the problem, bro.
One thing is I think, like I said at the beginning, I think the optics of it were bad on the part of the Heat, and Pat Riley ends up being like the villain that like everybody in the comments seems to agree that, he messed up. But again, we only see one thing of it. And I think if you take out our Miami ties and our Miami love affair that we have, obviously with our team. Mm-hmm. But I think if you go around the country and you ask people at that time, like, hey, if you're the Heat, who would you, shell out money for? I think the consensus of a lot of people was that Wade was on a downward trajectory in his, performance, and that it didn't, it didn't match the value that he was valuing himself at. I think that was a consensus that a lot of people had. Obviously here it's different because we value more, like you said, Wade County, what he's done and, how he helped put these things together. So it's hard to separate those things. But I think that like I said, the optics of it were bad from the start. I thought that everything was handled incorrectly, but I do agree. And I do see what people that are not in the know, that don't hang out with, Dwayne Wade and stuff, like our boy down here, to a lot of people. Cause I had a lot of my friends that are from outside of Miami that are not fans of the Heat. from my military days. They're like, yo, you guys better not pay Wade, man. Like, that's not worth it. Like, everybody was telling me, like, oh, like, why are you guys even considering offering him this much money? Like, he's not worth it. This guy's down. And I get it. That was the thing. For us, there's different values, but that was kind of
See, huh? How much money though? Like they could have offered him more money and it wouldn't have been disrespectful. You know, they could have offered him something like conservative and not like what they were offering him was straight up disrespectful, even for a Dwayne Wade on the decline. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem was. I don't think Dwayne Wade thought that he should have been the highest paid player in the fucking Eastern Conference or some shit like that. Like, he knows he had to have known where he was in his career. But when he got that offer, he was, I mean, come on, he had to be like, the fuck is this?
Apparently I'm wrong.
Dude, it was disrespectful. First of all you got to do is text Dwayne. Talk to him, except they ignored him. They went after, everybody forgot, they went after Durant. For what? That was a joke. You leave Wade out of that bubble.
Man, if you don't make an attempt, and then everybody's gonna clown you for not even trying. But I think they're playing. I think it was a horrible time to all of a sudden be divas and not text each other and be like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna text him. Like when I get mad at Gus and I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm sorry first. You know, like fuck you, Gus. You know. But
listen, Pat Riley has to call you at midnight. Dwayne, we're doing this. We'll get right back to you, bro. That's it. He didn't even get that, bro.
Danny says you always take care of your call. But all right, well, Danny, I'm gonna ask Danny this, since you take care of your Kobe always. But man, when the Lakers took care of Kobe at the end, man, that set them back a few years. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. That's the hard questions that teams have to decide. Hey, do we pay a guy like Kobe? What was it like? I forget, like 20-something, 30 million they were paying him. Or 2 years. I think it was 2 years, 50 million. I think that was the last contract he signed. Like, do we pay you like a lifetime achievement award contract at the end of your career for everything that you've done? Or do we make the hard decision now and cut ties and try to, because after the guy's gone, the franchise is going to continue to play. Mm-hmm. And those are things that I'm glad I never have to answer because,
but then again,
I wouldn't pay Gus and I would just cut him and then, sign the next up and coming guy that's, that can produce the show. Yeah. So, Dennis is waiting right there. He's waiting for his chance to replace Gus down there behind the scenes.
But then again, you're thinking Wade is asking for all this money. Wade was never asking for that money.
Yeah.
So that's different. Like, Wade was never asking to be the highest paid or whatever. He just, he's always been part of the plan. He brought LeBron here, brought Bosh here. Everybody wants to give Pat Riley credit, but that's Dwayne recruiting. Dwayne recruited Jimmy Butler. So who's doing more recruiting for the franchise than
seriously
Pat Riley, dude?
I think when Riley retires, they got to give Dwayne Wade that job.
He don't get Bam if Wade doesn't leave. That's true. I think that's a good one. But
not only that, when Dwayne Wade, when people forget that when Dwayne Wade came back, they went on a deep playoff run. They went on that deep playoff run. They were like a few seconds away from advancing out of from beating Toronto in the Game 7.
Whiteside got injured. I mean, that's when Whiteside was playing well. He got injured.
Yeah. And Dwayne Wade, an old ass underpaid Dwayne Wade, had to put that team on his back.
I'll get props.
And he almost pulled it off.
One of the big things I was really wrong on Wade when he came back. I thought that he was gonna and I remember we had an episode where I was like, bro, this guy's just gonna come in, he's gonna demand to start, and he's gonna be right at And he didn't, man. Like, I don't even think he started a game that when he came back with us. He was coming off the bench. He played that role that I never thought he would play to a T. Like, I was just very, very impressed. And I was completely wrong because I was like, nah, bro, this guy, there's no way this guy's going to do that and be that backseat to everybody else. But, he did. I was completely wrong on that one. Yeah, by the way, Marlins 2, Orioles 0. Marlins with, like, some guys they picked up out of Broward College.
All right.
Playing over there, bro, with a bunch of fucking – just guys they got from the Y over there, bro. Winning up in Baltimore. Props to them.
There you go.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. Somebody said we wouldn't get Jimmy if Dwayne doesn't go to Chicago. I mean, they built that relationship there.
Yeah,
that's true.
So, things happen for a reason. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. And again, I like where we are right now. Again, let's rewind back to the beginning here, and this Heat team we love, we like, we think they have the pieces. They're still we can sprinkle in a little more stuff to it, and I think it's going to be a very great team that can go on a nice run, man. I hope a guy like Tyler Hero really develops and just becomes this assassin out there. We've maxed out Olynyk so much because that guy has. Like, you never thought we would get this much out of that Maple guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was it Maple Dick? That's what you called him, Gus?
Maple Dick. Yeah, I didn't give him that nickname. I don't know who did, but that's what we called him. Maple Dick, man. Maple Dick. I don't know why.
We never thought we'd get that much production out of that dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's a key cog that gets overlooked.
Only one other player has scored 20 or more points in a fourth quarter in Heat history, and that man's name is Dwayne Wade. Like, that's insane. Kelly Olynyk is like, yeah, everybody. Which one was Dwayne Wade's locker? Yeah, that's my locker now. Fuck you. Whoever the fuck is there. Fuck you, Jimmy Butler. Like, get the fuck out of my locker.
Yo, what up, Nestor?
Hey.
So, Mike, you know Nestor?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, bro, it's a family affair there, bro.
I don't know how many years it's been, though.
Hey, can we talk real quick before we wrap up here shortly? How is it that the Lakers are a number one seed when they have a Philly Cheese and J.R. Smith on the same squad, like fucking shooting up shit everywhere, bro?
Yo,
like how I feel bad for LeBron. Like, I really do. Like, he has to scrape the barrel and pick up these guys, like these knuckleheads, to be,
He has Anthony Davis on his team. How can you feel bad for him?
I am. That's how I won my championship in 2K, bro. Besides me being a 99 is having Anthony Davis. But still though, man, like, bro, we're just one more moment of. We're one play away from that again, like from a J.R. Smith meme. Like,
it's gonna happen, bro. The Lakers are not gonna win the championship, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Man? No, not with Philly Cheese and J.R. coming off the bench in the playoffs.
That's what worries me.
Philly Cheese actually has looked pretty decent. He hasn't looked bad, man, and he's getting decent playing time.
Wait till the playoffs hit.
Yeah, man.
Philly Cheese gonna wonder why he's not getting the ball. In the playoffs.
Somebody's gonna tell him, yo, Philly Cheese, these gummies cure COVID.
Yo, he's not gonna see the ball, bro.
And they got Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. Bro, fuck, what a collection of fucking characters they got over there in LA, bro.
Did you see JaVale McGee get hit in the fucking face with the basketball the other day?
Not surprised, bro. That guy, he's a good guy, man. He's a good dude. Like, he's a good sport about it. He gets clowned on a lot, unfortunately, but man, still though, like,
man. But it was like point blank range. This guy threw what's his name? Rudy Gobert threw like a no look pass after getting a rebound, like behind him.
Yeah.
And just right in the fucking face, bro. And I'm watching the game and I'm like, of course it had to be JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
Because that guy's Shaqtin' a fool always.
See, but,
so who do you have winning the championship then? Like,
now
I don't say Lakers. I'm the one saying not Lakers. Who do you guys have?
I still like the Lakers, man. There's something about LeBron. I don't want to count him out. I got him going to the finals. Winning it is another story, but I got him going to the finals just because it's LeBron, man. He looks like he's in that mindset, He's
played terrible.
But he's
I know he's LeBron, but
yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. And Anthony Davis, man, we talked about it on Friday, bro. Anthony Davis, I think if he stays healthy this playoffs, man, this could be a passing of the torch, but this could be something big where everybody goes, "Oh shit, yo, Anthony Davis is."
No, Anthony Davis is a monster, dude.
But I think this could be his whole like this. I'm here. I am.
Look at this parallel. Remember when Magic Johnson joined the Lakers, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Magic Johnson, who's compared to LeBron, getting the torch passed on to him. So this is kind of a weird parallel where this could be LeBron passing the torch on to Anthony Davis, who's more like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kind of guy.
Yeah, it's just Anthony Davis is just so fucking gifted, bro. Like, I'm telling you, he's so nasty. And
what is it? He grew like a foot because he was already playing basketball at a high level, and then he grew like another foot. So he kept all those skills of a point guard as a big man.
He was a point guard in high school, and then he had a growth spurt, and they moved him to center. But he had all the ball handles already, man. So he can handle the rock. He's comfortable with it. It's gonna be interesting, man. It really is.
Maybe I'll grow a foot this year.
Yeah, maybe this could be the year, guys. This could be the year. You stretch out the power forward. Philly G's gonna drive Flowers to Magic City high off edibles before this is over.
I just don't think the Lakers have enough help, bro.
You don't think what?
I don't think they have enough help off the bench in the playoffs, bro. It's big. I mean,
I think that argument can be made a lot, but then I look at last year, bro. Yo, Kawhi, that was Kawhi. The bench helped out, but everything revolved around Kawhi. You know what I mean? And we've seen it in other finals with LeBron, where as long as he's got a secondary guy that he can rely on a little bit, like he did with Kyrie, he can pull off some shit, man. You know, bro, he's the kind of help.
Honestly, I could see Portland taking the 8th spot and beating the Lakers in the first round. I can see that.
That would be amazing.
I can see Dame just becoming full on Dame Dollar and
they have nothing to lose.
Yeah, they have nothing to lose, and just putting an ass whooping on the Lakers, man. With that same fucking clutch. Remember when he eliminated? What was it, OKC? And everybody tackled him.
Yeah, that was good though.
Oh,
but that was OKC though. You know, like, man, I don't. So you got LeBron losing in the. You think?
No. I'm not. I don't seriously think it would happen. But I can see a scenario where it happens, and I don't think you would have to be. I don't think you would be like completely shocked.
I don't see it happening, but I could see a scenario where it happens. What kind of world are we living in?
Well, you're paraphrasing me super incorrectly, bro. Come on, get out of here.
I know, but I like the world that we're living in. I'm gonna say a hot take, but then I'm gonna say it doesn't happen. But I said that it did. But in this parallel world.
I just want you to realize that it's taken 218 episodes for me to do what you've been doing since episode 1.
And I'm glad it's finally happening. I'm glad it's finally happening. Let's see. Problem with Lakers: if one of the two go down, they are done. I think I think that's the same with a lot of teams.
But that's true with a lot of teams.
I think with a lot of Clippers, man. Clippers lose Paul George. Maybe they could still go with Kawhi, but if Kawhi's gone, I can't count on Paul George.
No.
Raptors and Clippers have depth. I like the depth argument. I think it's great, but bro, Mark, who's like I'm not gonna count on the 9th or 10th guy off the bench for any of these teams to win me a championship. You know what I mean? Like that's not the guy who's gonna carry me to a chip.
Bro, you forget that Gary Payton hit that clutch ass shot in the 2006 finals for the Miami Heat. All right, get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the glove ever again.
Ron is passing the torch to Philly cheese. Oh man.
Oh,
that'd be amazing.
Oh,
I think LeBron's gonna eat a Philly cheese.
Bro, I've been craving a good Philly, man. I don't know why I haven't had one in a minute, man. That one spot that used to be over here that was called Philly Grub on my crib, man. Gus, remember?
No. Oh yeah.
That spot was hot, and then they had a fire, and then they closed down for like fucking months, and then they just never opened. I'm like, oh, bro, I wanted that. That was the best Philly cheesesteak in town, man.
Portland's winning right now. Dude, I want to see Portland because I do want to see that battle against LA. Because I think,
that's gonna be epic.
Probably not, but would it be fun and?
Oh yeah, exciting? I think it's definitely must-watch TV, bro. Absolutely.
If Portland loses, it'll be because of Whiteside for sure.
What about so when in the East we got Milwaukee, the Raptors. I mean, do you guys have any stock on I know they're the defending champions, but with no Kawhi, do you really think are they going to be? I think that without Kawhi, as good as they're doing right now and as impressive as they are, they're going to be the same Raptors that they were before Kawhi, which is the team that would lose to LeBron and just never show up when it counted. You know what I mean? Until they prove me otherwise, that's what they always were for like the years before Kawhi got there. Great regular season team, then the playoffs come around and LeBron sweeps them, dusts them off in 5. Does that running. Remember that running 3-pointer that he did from the baseline? Calls bank and shit. Like, bro, he never struggled with Toronto. So
I don't know. I can see Toronto
not playing against LeBron anymore. So
exactly. LeBron's not in the East. There's no LeBron type player in the East. All you got to worry about is Giannis, and the Raptors, if they can stop Giannis, there's no one else on Milwaukee that they really have to worry about. You know what I mean? So, and they have Toronto has a big man. Yeah, Toronto plays amazing defense. They got enough big men to match up with Giannis for an entire game. So I can see Toronto making it out. You know, it could be that sort of year for a team like that. Yeah. Like when the Detroit Pistons fucking made it out.
Let me see. I'm pulling up my trusty standings right here. All right. In the East.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Toronto too, bro. I don't want to lean too much.
Hey, don't sleep on Philly though. Philly's at a 6 seed right now.
Dude, I don't believe in Philly at all.
No,
not me either, bro. Nah. They got a toxic culture over there, man. Whatever the antithesis is of Heat culture, that's what they have.
So
that's what Embiid is gonna end up in Miami. Watch, Jimmy's gonna do recruiting.
Bro, they're boys, right? They're boys.
Yeah, they're boys.
Yeah. Jimmy's gonna call them over.
I'll tell you what. I'm looking here. If the playoffs ended today, it'd be Milwaukee versus Orlando, Toronto versus Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn, once Durant gets healthy next year, you know, with DeAndre Jordan and Kyrie, that's something, man. Philly against Boston, and then we'd be taking on a throwback series against the Pacers and future Miami player Victor Oladipo. And let's see, in the West, it would be, if it ended today. Oh, actually, how about this for a first round matchup here? I know you guys got Portland, but what about a Lakers versus Memphis first round, bro? John Morant going up against LeBron here. He could really make some noise here. You know, he's got some skill to put up points.
They're gonna get smoked by the Lakers if they play them in the first round.
Bro, you know what? I got two sleeper teams. They're not really sleeper teams, but they're kind of. I think I'm gonna go from. I said
the Lakers and the Clippers.
I'm going for the Clippers, and then I'm gonna go for Milwaukee. No one's picking Milwaukee. It's a really good pick, but I'm gonna pick them because that's the guy. That's our.
Yeah.
No, here's the team that none of us have talked about, and I think could be really, really good. Luka Doncic, baby. Mavericks, man. Mavericks. Yo, Luka Doncic in a situation like this, bro, this could be where he says, yo, this is my NBA. Everybody's talking about that other European guy. I'm the big dog right here, bro. Let me show you what's up. And let me bring, I'm going to ride in here on my unicorn named Porzingis. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to dominate this whole playoffs right now.
They're gonna have to beat the Clippers in the first round, though.
Yeah, right now they'd be Clippers. Right now it'd be Clippers in Dallas. And, you know, I could see a scenario where, you know, Dallas would beat the Clippers in the first round. I could totally see that. That could really happen. But then again, you know, maybe it doesn't. So I don't know. It would be Dallas Clippers, Memphis Lakers, Denver, Utah. I got no faith in Denver. Denver is Toronto West, right? Can we say that?
Toronto West?
Toronto West?
Yeah, I like it.
You know, the Denver Raptors.
But Toronto won that season, so.
Yeah, but pre Kawhi. It's just the pre Kawhi Raptors.
The pre Kawhi.
The whole Raptors of last season is an abomination on the timelines of teams and their history and everything. It's a glitch in the matrix. You know, this guy went in there as a mercenary for hire, went in there, kicked everybody's ass, you know, and then left. And it's when Marty McFly went to the future and Biff is like super successful. Yeah, that's what Toronto winning the championship last year was. They found all types of horrible things, but okay. I mean, I don't think this is going to cause that kind of effect. The collateral damage is not going to be the same, but I still think that
Edwin, it's 2020. Look around you. It happened, bro.
I think it is happening.
Well, let me get my graph.
Lives in Canada.
Seriously. That's true. I was way wrong. And then Houston and Utah would be the next series. It'd be Oklahoma City and the Raptors or Denver, and then Utah Rockets. Bro, I like the matchups here in the West way better.
Of course, man. The West has just been more fun to watch for a very long time.
So you know what, bro? I'm all in on the Mavericks. That's my West team. Mavericks.
All right.
I'm owning it. I think Mavericks, they could slide up to 6, so they could play. Oh, if they play Denver, in the first round, easy.
They could take them.
Mavericks in a sweep. If they get the Clippers, I got Mavericks in 5 over the Clippers, bro.
You're insane.
Doncic, baby, all day. Right? Unicorn's gonna be just fucking scoring everywhere. It's gonna be rainbows and shit all the time. It's gonna be awesome, man. I'm excited about it. I don't know.
They'll probably lose in 6. They'll lose to the Clippers in 6.
No, man. I'm fascinated by the whole that whole history. The fact that they had Dirk Nowitzki for 20 years and then they find 2 unicorns in one season to replace him for the next 20 years. Like
Patrick Beverly is gonna get Luka Doncic to punch him in the face, and he's gonna get ejected, and that's it. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh man, but we're forgetting, man. Not everybody, because nobody's talking about it. But I mean, we're sleeping on Porzingis here, bro. Porzingis a couple seasons ago was like the fucking craziest shit in the NBA. Okay, there was rap songs about him. He had
a Latvian rap song about him.
Latvian rap song, like he was a big deal. I remember I went to
song bump, bro.
I went to bro. Kristaps Porzingis. And then I went to
pretty terrible.
That was great. I got it on iTunes. I went to it was Heat Knicks, and I was like, "Oh, cool, man! I got tickets." And there was a lot of fucking every Knicks jersey I saw was Porzingis. So I know there's not that many Latvian people out there. You know what I mean? These are people that are actually buying into the hype that this kid was nasty, man. I think because of his last season with the injury, we're forgetting, and he's in this. And Doncic is just so good. But I'm telling you, those two, that 1-2 is probably, if healthy, one of the best 1-2s in the league. I think that's crazy. 2 white guys dominating this league, but I just think that they have that kind of potential, man. They got size. The thing
is, it's hard to say one of the best 2.
One of the best 1-2s. One of the best 1-2s. Duos.
That's hard to say when you have a bunch of 1-2s in the league right now. Every team has a 1-2.
Yeah, the league now is dominated by by duos everywhere. Every team's got, like I said, Anthony Davis and LeBron, Kawhi and Paul George.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I just think if you're a Mavericks fan, bro, you're sitting pretty, and man, you gotta like what's his name, the owner, Mark Cuban. He's gonna try.
He's a good owner. He only cares about winning.
Exactly. He's gonna do whatever he can to get those guys in. Yeah. So what is this? They have the best offensive rating in NBA history. I hope he's talking about the Mavericks, my team to win it all this season. How about that?
Team to win it all this year.
The Rockets. Yeah, Nestor, you missed it. I already went off on the Rockets, man. They definitely, that's a squad that I like. Wait, now that you mention it, hold on, let me see. The Mavericks are 41-29. That would put them. Oh, what the fuck did I do here? Oh, here we go. That would put them at. Oh, my phone doesn't want to work now, bro. What the fuck?
I think that's a sign, Edwin.
What the flip? Okay, let me try this one more time. Oh, by the way, monkey knife fight. Have you heard of that shit?
No.
Monkey knife fight? Bro, it's like apparently I found out it's like the new website for betting, and it's a real thing. It's called Monkey Knife Fight. I've been hearing it on the radio. Everyone, I'm like, bro, are they joking? Like, it's called Monkey.
That sounds like a weird Instagram account that you shouldn't follow.
It's exactly. I'm like, I'm not touching that. All right, here we go. So they'd be in the same spot. They'd be above, one game behind the Pacers. So they'd be 6th.
All that research.
Well, they'd be up. They'd be 6th, not 7th that they're in right now. So yeah, if they were in the East, I mean, watered down East, Heat sweep all the way.
Facts.
What round are the Heat getting to?
Orange 3-0.
The Heat are getting to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I got the Heat beating the Pacers, so then they would go in 4. So then that would mean we'd play the winner, probably of the 1-8 seed, which would be Milwaukee. So we'd be looking at Milwaukee in the second round if everything levels out. Which I like our chances because we've got 2 dubs against them this season.
We do. Bam defends Giannis pretty well.
Monkey Knife Fight. Look it up, bro. It's a real thing. I've been hearing it all over. This is where you go bet. It's like FanDuel or something, but it's called Monkey Knife Fight. I'm like, bro, this cannot be real. But
wait, why are you giving free promos out here, bro?
I just saw that.
Anyway, this ain't no free show.
Go to LemonCityLive.com or go to Magic City Highlight and go bet on our boy TD tomorrow playing Highlight. Or Thursday. He's got Monday. He's got Wednesdays off. What's it called? Wait, what were you saying about Milwaukee? Something?
Bam plays them well.
Yeah.
I mean, the Heat play them well in general, but
I like the Heat's chances against them. They won a couple of games. You know, it can happen. So we'll see. Hey, Mike, what do you got over there behind your back there? What do you got up on the wall over there? I see some feet. Oh, is that Reggie Wayne?
It's Reggie Wayne and Dwayne.
Nice. I like. I got a Dwayne one up here on the side over here. I got my little sports auditorium here. This is where the wife banishes me, you know. So
I got that before I met Dwayne. I had to make a freaking line out of Publix. He was signing autographs inside of Publix.
What year was that, dude?
Dude, it was during Zoe's Summerfest. He was supposed to like take over Zoe's Summerfest years. I don't know what year that is.
Oh shit!
I don't remember what year that is, but
I had a friend who got me.
Publix. That was awesome.
My friend got me his autograph, but when he was a rookie, so his signature is different because he changed his signature after like a couple of years when he got all famous and shit. So if you have like a rookie autograph from Wade, it's different. It looks totally like I'm like looking at him like, this ain't real. What the fuck is this? You know, and I'm like, no, he's like, oh. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So yeah. But anyway, Mike, what do you got on the horizon? You got any new shirts that you want to talk about there? Or any new products? Anything? Any specials you got going on for our Lemon City fanatics here that maybe want to buy stuff?
Dude, just if you need a discount, just hit me up, bro. Just hit me up. I'll send you a discount your way. Whatever you want, bro. You let me know. I'll make a custom discount for you. And if you want to play with all your friends, go for it, bro.
That's what's up, man. Hey, no, for real. Hey, guys, hit up Mike, man, and LYFE Brand. Get your fresh gear. I like. Obviously, I've got a couple of shirts. I need to get me is one of those like. See, I like the hat you're rocking there, man. That's nice.
The black on black.
That black on black is nice. You know what I'm saying? See, want to trade?
Yep.
Look at this one, bro. This one's pretty good. This Miami hat. I don't even know where I think I got this online, but I freaking love this one because I love this.
That's a nice Miami hat.
Yeah, bro. I love the what do you call it? The font from the old school days. This one, I actually saw. If I'm not mistaken, I think our boy UD is wearing that in a video for the Asylum, but he's wearing one of these but black.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I got that hat. Me and UD.
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, right now, bro, we're just working on a few designs. We'll be releasing soon. Just trying to like take it easy. I mean, it's summertime. Back to school is not really back to school, so it's like, why are people gonna spend their money? They're just gonna be on Zoom.
Yeah.
Kids gonna wake up like a minute before class. So I mean, it's weird times, but we'll release some new stuff. Sooner than later.
For everything right now, man. It is when it comes to school. Actually, a buddy of mine, he's the student life director at Broward College. He's a good friend of mine, and he actually reached out to me to see if I was interested in doing something for the veterans over there, since I'm a veteran. Doing like a course about showing them how to do something like what we do here. Start up a podcast, get into the multimedia and communication side of it like that. So. But it's gonna be all virtual. Told him I'd definitely help him out, do something like that. But yeah, it's a weird time, man. Like, back to school shopping. Like, hey, I'm gonna look good on Zoom. Yep. I got some new tight shit. What's up? Like, it's just
maybe the hat game on Zoom.
That game gotta go up.
The hat game on Zoom gotta be good.
Yeah, bro.
You cover up your
LYFE Brand green screens, bro.
Yeah.
LYFE Brand green screens.
Dang,
when you're streaming, all you see is LYFE behind you.
Oh man, so you get to get hey, I'm a size XL, all right? So get it right. Don't be buying no large or mediums and stuff like that. Anyway, man. But Mike, all the success to you, bro. I hope everything continues to roll well, bro. We'd love to have you back onto the show whenever you want, as the playoffs go through. And I want to do a different type of show also. We'll discuss it real quick after we go off the air here. But Gus, happy birthday to your dad, bro. Go hang out with your pops, man. Go enjoy that.
I gotta go. I finished my beer.
Yeah, you finished your beer. Go. Hey, thanks everybody who's participating in the comments. Marlins are up 3-0 at last check. Thanks to Dennis behind the scenes making stuff happen. Thank you, Magic City Highlight. And again, every like, share, please, man, guys, go out there, give us a like, give us a share. Just put it out there, bro. This is a free production that we do for all of you guys. we love you guys, and we thank you, each and every one of you, for everything that you do and all the interactions that we get. So we'll be back Friday with a happy hour edition. And other than that, TD, happy birthday to Jedin. It's also his kid's birthday, so he's out there right now with them. And shout out to Chris, man. Chris, our photographer. It's his birthday too, man. Fuck, it's
That's right.
His birthday today. I gotta hit him up.
Yeah, man. It's Chris's birthday, Jedin's birthday, and Big Gus's birthday. So there you go, the trifecta. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. We love you. Good night, and see you Friday.